And I've got some shocking news for you. Bones aren't made of calcium. So the worst thing you can do for bones is take calcium supplements. And how many people spend a fortune on calcium supplements? Calcium supplements, the best thing you can do with them is put them in the bin. Do you call it a bin? In America,
What if I told you that everything you thought you knew about keeping your bones strong might not just be wrong, but actually harmful? For decades, we've been told that calcium supplements are the ultimate key to bone health. Take your calcium, get stronger bones. Simple, right? Well, according to Dr. Barbara O'Neill, a naturopath with over 40 years of experience, the real story is far more complex, and the truth is something most doctors and the medical establishment wouldn't want you to know. In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on some of the most shocking secrets about bone health, ones that could transform not just how you think about your bones, but your overall wellness. But that's not all. By the end of this video, Dr. O'Neill will reveal the absolute best exercise for strengthening your bones, a simple move that could change your health forever. Plus, we'll uncover 4 common foods that are secretly draining your body of its vital minerals. And you won't believe the everyday kitchen item Dr. O'Neill swears could be the key to unlocking optimal bone strength. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1. The calcium myth. Most people have heard that calcium is the cornerstone of strong bones, right? But here's where Dr. O'Neill's insights come in to shake things up. She explains that calcium supplements alone won't save your bones. In fact, they can sometimes do more harm than good, especially when taken without the right balance of other minerals. Our bones are not made of calcium alone. They're actually a complex matrix of 76 different trace and minor minerals. Yes, 76.
In fact, in the book The Calcium Lie, Dr. Robert Thompson, he actually says that calcium supplements can deplete even more calcium out of your bones. The pharmaceutical companies, they make all these drugs, then they've got another section. Guess what's in another section? Vitamins and minerals. And there's not a big stockpile of vegetables out in the backyard that they're making them from. They're in a form that your body can't access. Yes?
Taking calcium supplements without ensuring you're getting the full spectrum of these minerals can lead to an imbalance in your body, with the extra calcium even depositing in places it shouldn't, like your arteries, increasing the risk of heart problems.
Calcium hardens cement. It does not harden bones. But what it can do is harden your tissues. It can build up on your arteries. It can actually contribute to calcium deposits in your kidneys, in your gall bladder, even build up on the eyes.
O'Neill emphasizes that calcium is just one player in a much larger, more intricate system. For real bone strength, she suggests turning to some special natural food sources, rich in a variety of minerals, instead of relying on isolated supplements, which what we will get to now. Number 2. Sesame seeds and chickpeas. One of the most fascinating tips from Dr. O'Neill's bone healing protocol is her recommendation of sesame seeds and chickpeas. These foods aren't just tasty additions to your meals. They're incredibly potent for supporting your bones.
Is one food that's phenomenally high in calcium, and it's in with the other minerals, so it's in a good form, and that is sesame seed. And a great way to use sesame seed is as tahini. My kids used to love tahini and honey on toast.
Sesame seeds are packed with calcium and zinc, 2 minerals essential for bone health. Zinc plays a crucial role in bone metabolism and can help prevent bone loss and osteoporosis. That's right, it's not just calcium that matters. Adding sesame seeds to your diet could provide the mineral boost your bones have been missing. And then we have chickpeas. These legumes are a fantastic source of manganese, which is a mineral that's often overlooked but is vital for bone formation.
Also, chickpeas are also a good source. So these are foods that will help boost calcium and dry.
O'Neill points out that a manganese deficiency can lead to reduced bone formation and an increased risk of fractures. Including manganese-rich foods like chickpeas and dark leafy greens in your diet could be the missing link in your bone health plan. Number 3. Special type of salt. You've probably heard that salt is bad for you, especially if you're worried about your bones. But Dr. O'Neill challenges this common belief, revealing that not all salt is created equal. The refined table salt found in most kitchens is stripped of minerals and can be harmful, but unrefined salts like Celtic salt or Himalayan salt, those are a different story.
I'd like to suggest that the table salt has lost its savour because it's only 2 minerals. So throw your calcium supplements out, and the money that you usually use to buy calcium supplements, buy the Celtic salt.
These natural salts contain a wide array of trace minerals that support bone health. In fact, Celtic salt is a rich source of magnesium, an often underappreciated mineral that helps with calcium absorption and bone formation. According to O'Neill, using these unrefined salts in moderation can actually benefit your bones rather than harm them. It's another example of how getting minerals from whole, unprocessed sources is the key to true bone health. Number 4. The calcium powerhouses you should be eating. When it comes to food, calcium isn't only found in dairy. In fact, many dark leafy greens are incredible sources of calcium, along with other bone-supporting nutrients like magnesium and vitamin K. O'Neill champions vegetables like broccoli, kale, and bok choy as some of the most potent foods for bone health.
There's another place you'll find these minerals, and that is dark green leafy vegetables. Dark green leafy vegetables are phenomenally high in these minerals. That's all you need to. That's what bones need.
Magnesium is crucial because it helps regulate calcium in your body, preventing excess calcium from causing damage, and vitamin K. It helps direct calcium into your bones where it belongs, rather than letting it build up in soft tissues like your arteries. By incorporating more dark leafy greens into your diet, you're not only boosting your calcium intake, but also improving how your body uses that calcium. Number 5. The surprising role of sunlight. We've all heard that vitamin D is important for bones, but how does it work? And why is sunlight such a big deal? According to Dr. O'Neill, sunlight exposure between 10 o'clock a.m. and 3 o'clock p.m. is essential for your body to produce enough vitamin D. This vitamin helps your body absorb calcium effectively, and without it, even the best calcium sources won't be as beneficial.
So why am I drawing a sun when we're talking about bones? Well, the ultraviolet rays from the sun hit the skin. And when they hit the skin, they convert a form of cholesterol to vitamin D. What's converted to vitamin D? Cholesterol. It's a very important lipid in the human body. It's from the sun, hit the skin and convert a form of cholesterol just under the skin to vitamin D. And vitamin D is essential in the assimilation of calcium and the utilization of calcium in the body.
O'Neill emphasizes that it's not about baking in the sun for hours on end. A safe amount of exposure, around 15 to 20 minutes a few times a week, is enough to help your body produce the vitamin D it needs. Just remember to avoid peak UV times, and you'll be giving your bones a natural, much-needed boost. Number 6. Best exercise to heal your bones. Ever heard of rebounding? It's a type of exercise that involves bouncing on a mini trampoline, and according to Dr. O'Neill, it's one of the best ways to strengthen your bones. Why? Because it subjects your body to gravitational force, which stimulates bone formation.
So the biggest bone and muscle strengtheners is rebounding. Rebounding is the little trampoline. You see, strength comes by exercise, and strength comes by defying gravity. Defying gravity is the most powerful form of strength-building exercise. See, every time you jump, you're putting a little stressor on your body, and every time you put a stressor on your body, it keeps adapting and adjusting, adapting and adjusting.
When you bounce, your bones have to work to resist the forces acting on them, making them stronger over time. It's a fun, low-impact way to support bone health, and it's especially beneficial for those who might not be able to do more intense forms of exercise. Plus, rebounding is great for your overall health. It boosts circulation, improves balance, and supports your lymphatic system. Number 7. The underrated key to bone health. We often talk about exercise and diet when it comes to health, but what about rest? Dr. O'Neill highlights the importance of giving your body the time it needs to recover. Bones, just like muscles, need downtime to rebuild and repair. During sleep, your body works hard to heal and regenerate, including strengthening your bones.
Number 4 is rest. Rest is a very important part of life. Must be a balance between rest and work. Remember the perfect mathematical formula? 8 hours to work, 8 hours to play, 8 hours to sleep.
Chronic sleep deprivation can negatively impact bone health, increasing your risk of fractures and slowing down the healing process. That's why making sure you get enough rest, especially quality sleep, is a critical part of Dr. O'Neill's approach to bone healing. It's not just what you do during the day, it's also how well you rest at night. Number 8. The worst foods for your bones. If you're serious about bone health, you need to know which foods to avoid. Dr. O'Neill lists several mineral-leaching foods that can undermine all your hard work. Caffeine, refined sugar, alcohol, smoking, and vaping are some of the worst culprits.
Alcohol is another leacher of minerals, and one of the reasons why the calcium is probably the one that is taken out more than any other is because it is the most alkaline mineral. And a lot of these have an acid effect on the body. So to quickly calm that down, the body's pulling that calcium out of the bones in a form of calcium phosphate. And so we get this constant leaching. So the bones are getting thinner and thinner. Tobacco is the other one, which it has apparently, it is estimated 4,000 chemicals in cigarette smoke. And sorry, vaping is no better. Vaping is, in some ways, it's even worse. Another thing, and you'll find a chapter on this in my book, is acid-forming foods. And I've listed all the acid-forming foods in the book. And again, the acid-forming foods, to cope with that, the body leaches the calcium out. And that's meat, wheat, refined sugar, the things that I've just listed, drugs. And anyone who's been on steroid drugs, that really takes it out of the bones.
These substances deplete your body of vital minerals, leading to weaker bones and a higher risk of fractures. Caffeine, for example, can interfere with calcium absorption, while sugar creates an acidic environment in your body that forces your bones to release minerals in order to neutralize it. You'll see for yourself how cutting back on these habits and replacing them with healthier choices is a game changer for bone health. So, there you have it. A comprehensive look at Dr. Barbara O'Neill's bone healing secrets that go far beyond the usual just take calcium advice. From sesame seeds and chickpeas to Celtic salt and rebounding exercises, her approach is all about giving your body the full spectrum of nutrients it needs to build strong, healthy bones. By focusing on whole foods, natural sunlight, and balanced minerals, you can take control of your bone health and set yourself up for a life of strength and vitality. And remember, it's never too late to start. Whether you're dealing with bone issues now or simply want to prevent them in the future, these natural, science-backed strategies can make all the difference. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you tried some of these natural remedies before? Which of them worked best for you? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.